Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about a couple things here. We're going to be talking about money. I got some fun bills here. We're going to talk about that up in the corner, which probably said that this is a sponsor video because it is. We're going to be talking about sponsored videos. We're also going to be talking about USGO. I am very excited about it. This is a sponsored video for USGO, something I personally put my own money into, and it's very exciting because it is up just like it was supposed to be. And there's a chance that it's going to keep going up. So we're going to talk about that. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about the comments on sponsored videos because they don't exist. So first off, let's look at this money. I have here a dollar bill that I got today, just in my regular change. So this is a little star note. And star notes don't have any particular value unless you have a really interesting serial number. This one happens to be off center. All right, so you see the border is very thick on the top and very small on the bottom. So it was just cut wrong. It was cut off what it was supposed to be. This one happens to be in very circulating condition. If this was like in perfect condition, it would have a little bit more value than a dollar. The serial number is 017044410. Nothing particularly special. It was almost a mirrored. So we have 0101. But if that was a 4444, that would have been nice. That would have been worth some money. Or if it was 00000 something, really low serial number. But anyway, these are just fun. I like collecting star notes because they are fun. They don't have any particular value. Something else that's very fun is these older bills because this is the money that I grew up with. So I have a couple 50s and a couple 100s here. I saved these. These are things I've gotten from the bank. And I just find them fascinating because when I was a kid, this was money. Like when you had a $50 bill, it looked like this. And our money's changed so much with the color and the design and everything. So this is a $50 bill from 1981. All right, $50 bill from 1981. And again, these don't have particularly special serial numbers here. This one's from 1985. So I was 1 year old when that was made. This one's also from 1985. All right, I have 200s here. This is from 1981. This one's from 1988. All right. So yeah, it's just kind of cool. This was money when I was growing up, and for a lot of people who are a little bit older, that's what you remember, right? This is what money looked like. Now it looks like Monopoly money. It looks like something that's fake. I think these are super fascinating. Again, they don't have any particular value. Like if you're with your buddies and you broke out a $50 bill from 1981. They might say, hey, I'll give you $55 for that because they think it's cool. But as far as like, the currency collecting world, circulated condition like this, it's really no big deal. Maybe it's worth $51 to a collector, or $53. Who knows? Maybe this is worth $105. But anyway, it's more fun than anything. And that's why I like collecting this kind of stuff. But the problem is that with ones, I can keep as many as I want because they're ones. 50s and 100s, I can't really keep them because I don't have the expendable income to just have hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars because they're fun. So right now they're part of my collection, but eventually I might have to use one for a bill or something, or just dip into it as emergency money. But anyway, just wanted to cover that real quick because I thought that was kind of fun. Now I want to talk about USGO. So USGO is a company that just IPO'd just weeks earlier, and in the last 3 weeks, it's gone up almost 60%. Now, since I purchased my own USGO and I made that video, I'm looking at my notes here, it went up 3.65%. So it was predicted that it was going to go up in value. I bought some, I told everyone about it, and it happened to go up in value. Now, it could have very well stayed the same. It could have just as easily went down, but there's a lot of probability for it to go up. That's why I bought it. And that's why I talked about it on video. Now, I'm very excited. Within a week or so, it's going to be decided and announced if it's going to be part of the Russell 2000 Index. Now, if that does happen, that's a really big deal. The ETF fund will be forced to buy shares, and as of right now, the mother company, GLDG, they own 81%. So that means there's only going to be 19% of those stocks available. Now, if you didn't see my previous video, the kind of gist of the USGO as a company, they're sitting on the Whistler project, okay, in Alaska. And they have 9.4 million ounces equivalent in resources. Now, their resources are quoted around $15 an ounce. Now, why that's pretty important is because 3 different recent buyouts were at over $100 an ounce, okay? So They have a lot of resources at a very low rate. And back in 2016, Tim Smith, the CEO, he was involved in selling $130 an ounce when gold was at $1,200 spot. So again, there's just a huge potential for this stock to go up. And the company has $19 million in cash that they can use to start drilling. So these are all just, different exciting things. Obviously, if you invested in it, it's just good news, exciting news, because there's so much potential for that to grow. And especially if it gets added to the index. So fingers crossed for anyone who happens to have a little skin in the game there. So there's just a quick update on USGO. So I want to talk a little bit about, sponsored videos on my channel. Now, I have had offers for sponsored videos for 15 years. As soon as I started my YouTube channel and started getting any kind of, gain in subscribers, I've had companies reach out to me and ask if they can sponsor my channel. And things were very different back then. How common that was, it really wasn't very common. And people who had sponsored videos, everyone called them a sellout and all that kind of stuff. But you hop on YouTube today, it's a very different atmosphere. You'd be hard pressed to find anyone with any significant following who doesn't have any kind of sponsors. But it's something that can help the channel progress, and it's something that happens to be needed. But that being said, I still turn down a ton of offers constantly. The only reason I accept these specific promotional videos is because they're talking about different types of stocks that I personally am interested in. I would never just make a commercial here, all right? It's very important for you guys to know that. I've had many opportunities, literally dozens and dozens of opportunities to just make a commercial and get paid for it. And I've turned it down because it didn't meet my own criteria. If I'm gonna tell you about something, if someone's gonna pay me to tell you about something, it's something that I believe in. Now, every single promotional video that I've made on this channel, which has only been a handful, they're all things that I'm personally invested in. I use my own money and I talked about it. Now, something else I want to talk about real quick is the comments. If I make a sponsored video, I'm shutting off the comments before the video even goes up. I had a couple people reach out and say, hey, I saw you did that video and the comments were shut off. Like, what happened? Was an argument or something in the comments? And no one had a chance to comment. I just specifically shut those off, but they will only be shut off for promotional videos. So hopefully you guys are on the same page and understand the promotional videos. So they're few and far, they're not very often, but they do very much help the channel. It is something that is necessary at this point on YouTube. But at the same time, they're things I actually believe in. So like I said, I passed up a lot of offers, dozens and dozens of offers. There were probably tens of thousands of dollars, if not $100,000 plus in the last 15 years, because there are things that were offered that I had no interest in. There's companies that reached out and said, hey, we're gonna give you X amount of dollars to do this, that, and the other thing. And I said, no, you're not, because I'm not interested. You know what I mean? I could have taken the money and, just pitched all that stuff to you guys, but if I don't like it and I don't believe in it, then I don't care. And the money is always tempting and it's always needed, but I'm not, a commercial machine. So what I do on YouTube is I share my own experiences. In this particular case, these sponsored videos are my actual real experiences. But I say in all those videos, and I'm gonna say it again now, is that these are serious things. If you're actually looking to invest your money, don't just take my word for it. Don't just, take one video into consideration, then all of a sudden, put your money into something you don't understand. It's important that you actually do understand and believe in these things as well if you are interested in investing. And of course, you should do your own research as well. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And again, for anyone who did invest in USGO, hopefully they get added to the index. I think it's going to be a major, major win for the company. And it's just really exciting to see the potential for growth. So that's all. Hopefully you guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.